Hi, welcome to another vlog. So, I'm just gonna start the day with telling you what I finished yesterday. So, one of these was on my TBR, one of them was not, but I just got it and needed to read it. So, first one, I finished Oblivion. 4.5 stars as the other one because it's kind of exact the same except from Damon's perspective. So, this is like the 1.5 in the Oblivion series, not the deluxe series. This is Oblivion. First one is Obsidian. Now, Obsidian and Oblivion is the exact same story, except that in Obsidian we are following Kathy, and in Oblivion we are following Damon. So it's really interesting to see what he's thinking, what he's feeling, what he's doing, because we don't know what he's doing in Obsidian. So it's really interesting. I can't wait to continue on with the series. I am having so much fun because it's not like the best book ever, but it's just fun, and for me that is the most important thing. I am having fun, then it gets a higher rating, because for me that is what counts. I don't need it to be this extraordinary book if I'm having fun, So yeah, it's really interesting to see. And we are, learning more. Damon, he is an alien, and you learn, I just feel like you learn a little bit more in this book about it, and kind of see what he's doing. So really enjoyed this one. And then the one that I finished that it was not on my TBR is How the King of Elfheim Learned to Hate Stories. So this is kind of a 3.5. It's basically, you kind of get some snippets from The Cruel Prince, and yeah, it's like before The Cruel Prince and then beyond The Queen of Nothing. So it's really interesting because you get it from Carden. I am really, yeah, it's difficult with names. You get it from Carden's perspective, and yeah, it's really interesting to see kind of his thoughts. And yeah, I'm definitely going to continue on with not like the next one, because we are in the next kind of like companion series following Oak. But I would say we possibly will meet Carden and Jude. So possibly, because they obviously can't just forget those. But yeah, I loved this. 5 stars. I really loved it. I love these two together, even though they are not good together. They are, yeah, at least not in the first book. I really like them though. So that was kind of what I have been up to yesterday. So I am going to go. I don't know what I will get to this week. Possibly like the 3 Air Awakens books that I have left, as I was saying, and then I think I am going to listen to You, and then yeah, don't know, will probably take me like 2 days if I listen to like 2 hours a day. That's 4 hours, yeah, like 2-3 days, and that should be fine. I don't know how much I need to listen to finish all the books. I have like at least like 3 left. From what I can recall, I have You, The Testaments, and A Love Letters to Whiskey. That is at least those 3 that I have. It might be something else, but I don't have my computer up and I don't really know. But it's at least those 3 that I have as an audiobook that I will listen to. I do own You, but I just feel like I like to listen to them, to be honest. Yeah, so I will start with You today, and then we will see, basically, how long I feel like listening. It's Tuesday, and I have finished a book. I've started 3 others, so let's start with one that I have finished. So, Earth's End. I figured out to be able to finish this within a week, I need to read 140 pages every day. I finished this right, like, I don't know, 30 minutes ago. And give it 4.5 stars. I feel like this is, I just really am loving this. Aldrich is a dick in this one. I mean, he has a reason to, kind of, but he's still, like, a dick. So yeah, like, in the end, and the end, I can't wait to continue on with Water's Wrath. This is the 3rd book in the Airwicken series, and yeah, this one is just really, really good. And I mean, for it being 290 pages, it's just filled with a lot of things. So I do believe that, I mean, it's not that long, so you clearly have some, like, shortage of things. Like, there are not, I mean, this is a book full of war, but it's not like the war is not like dragged out. It's a fantasy romance, so we are really focusing on the romance aspect of this entire series. So, I don't know what will happen in Water's Wrath, but I am super excited. So, 4.5, really, really enjoying it. So, let's talk about the 3 other ones. So, I have started You, and I am halfway through on 206 pages, and this is really, really spooky. And you know, when you're reading it, you are just like, I don't ever want to talk to men again, because ooh. And then you kind of meet, what was her name again? Peach. And then you meet Peach, and you are like, I don't think I want to talk to anyone again, because ooh, it's actually pretty creepy. With both of them, I have to say. I mean, one thing that is making this really creepy is that you have, like, here, you walk into the bookstore and you keep your hand on the door to make sure it doesn't slam. So you are kind of like in his head, and it's really, really creepy. So, wow, I can't wait to continue on. Yeah, it's creepy. Really, really creepy. But I can't wait to continue on. Then I have started Mockingjay. So this one, I have figured out that if I read 60 pages, I can say that I have read 200 pages, which is like the goal that I have to read every day. So 140 pages and then 19 this one. I am currently on page 72 because 60 was like in the middle of a chapter. So Mockingjay, the 3rd book in the Hunger Games. I have been rereading this. I've been rereading them kind of slow, but I'm loving every second of this, and yeah, I'm just having more and more. I have to say, the more that I read them, the more thoughts I have. Yeah, I read like a few articles, like are people Team Gale or are they Team Peeta? And one of them said it like really good with Peeta. She said, like, this person said that Peeta would do anything for Katniss, even if it means that he will die. And I'm like, that is extremely sad, but also really cute. And it is true. So, yeah, still really enjoying it. I'm going to read to page 120 today. So that will be in the middle of the chapter again. But that will be chapter... Oh! We will actually get to part 2 on that. That's good. Chapter 10, and we are on chapter 6. So I feel like this is flying by, but I just really want to take my time and devour that one slowly. Then I have started another book. I don't know how I feel about this. I have started Tatiana and Alexander. I don't remember when I read The Bronze Horseman, but I loved that book, apparently. Now, this is a historical fiction, basically set in Russia. And it's like really weird to read this while, you know, the war between, like, war in here, like with Ukraine is going on. It's just really strange reading this, to be completely honest. But I mean, I have it on my shelf. I'm kind of, yeah. I'm 120 pages in. This is a second book. The first is The Bronze Horseman, and I don't know how I feel, to be completely honest. I will probably just continue on reading this until I'm done with it. Probably, if I'm not like getting bored out of my mind, but so far it's fine. 120 pages in. I will try and get to page 200 today, so I am able to, you know, I just really want to get through, because I still have The Summer Garden, which is the last book in this series. I'm just, where I have it, I don't even know. It's probably on my shelf, has to be, but I don't know where it is. So yeah, I don't really know what to say about this. I don't fully remember what happened in the first book, but there's no way I'm gonna reread it. And to be honest, I don't know if I will keep these books on my shelves, just because I don't know. I liked the first book. At least my GoodReads says that I like this book. I remember like a little bit, but it's also a little blurry. But I'm gonna go and read these 2 books. I will at least read this one. I'm not gonna force myself to read this one if I don't feel like it today. But I have read my 140 pages in here. We are done with this for today. So Water's Wrath I will start tomorrow. And then we will just see how everything is going to go with this. So yeah, I'm gonna go. So it's Wednesday. This one is out because one, Earth's End, was for this green one, already been on my TBR before. It's kind of a cheat, but kind of not, because this is a reread for me, but it's been a while. But it has been on my TBR, so it technically is not something, but yeah. So I also finished another book. I finished You. This is the audiobook that I have been listening to. I'm gonna take out this one. It's been the audiobook that I have been listening to. It ended up as 4 stars. So, in You, we are following Joe, and basically, he meets this woman who comes walking into his bookshop called Guinevere Back, and he's instantly smitten. And basically, he Googles her name and basically figures everything out from her. Like, yeah, it's definitely spooky, creepy. So it ended up as a 4 stars. It's not a 5 star because I didn't love this book, but I was really creeped out, I'm gonna say it. Yeah, really creeped out by Joe. He's really scary, but also Beck is not like everything you think, to be completely honest. So yeah, 4 stars. Really creeped out by everyone, actually. So yeah, this one was for Out of Comfort Zone because it's like a thriller-esque book. we don't vibe with thrillers, to be honest. It's like a thriller, mystery, mostly thriller. So yeah, definitely out of my comfort zone. I liked it. I don't know if I will continue on with this series, but who knows? Maybe in the future I will feel like it. Who knows? So we still have some books left, but we are definitely making some progress. I don't know which audiobook I want to listen to next. Let's just put this away. Yeah, I don't know which audiobook I really do want to listen to. Maybe the Testaments, because that is not like the one that I'm mostly interested in, but it's on my TBR for a GoodReads winner. And yeah, let's just say, after I've been struggling to don't know what I want to read, I basically just made a list of all the GoodReads winners that are left and just going to pick from that list. But the only problem with GoodReads winners is that sometimes let's just face it, sometimes they are like the 12th in a series, and I'm like, I need to read all of these books to even get to that one. So that is the most difficult with GoodReads winners. To be completely honest, I wish that it was like the categories were only the first book in a series, and then you kind of had like a best sequel or something. Because, let's face it, sometimes if I am to read a GoodReads winner, sometimes it's like the 12th book and you need to try and get to 12 books where the first one sucks. And I'm like, do I really want to continue on with this? And then I continue on, and by the 12th book, I am really sick of this series, and I'm like, I just read 12 books that I hate. So that's definitely going to happen. So yeah, I'm gonna go watch some TV shows and then read. I am starting with Walter's Wrath today, and then see 140 pages into that one, and then some in Mockingjay, and then see if I get to Tatiana and Alexander. It's not like super interesting, that one, yet. It's just okay, to be completely honest. So, it's Friday, and I just finished this. I just finished Walter's Wrath, and this was so good. Probably will end up at a 4.5 as well. Maybe a 5, but I want to say 4.5. That is like, yeah, really, really loved it. This is the 4th book in the Airwaken series. It's not Friday, it's Thursday. Yeah. Who can count? Who knows what day it is? Definitely not me. Never me, apparently. So I'm going to finish these books earlier than expected, probably. Because we only have 1 book left in this series. So yeah, probably like a 4.5. I am loving this series so much. And we can take off this one. So far we are doing quite well. And I want to say, this week I will also finish Let's Pretend This Never Happened, which is the non-fiction I am reading for the month. So that's gonna be interesting to see how I will like that one. So yeah, I don't think there is anything else right now. I have not finished anything. I'm just reading. Right now I am reading Tatiana and Alexander, and it's fine. But yeah. And then I am reading Mockingjay, which I mean I am still really enjoying, obviously. But yeah, I am going to go. I will probably, I don't know if I will do much reading today. To be completely honest, just because I don't feel like I need to stress with reading anything. So, because this week I only want to finish Tatiana and Alexander, Mockingjay, and Crystal Crown, which is the last book in the Awakened series. That is kind of what I have set out to read this month. No, this week, not this month. This week, I always say month. And then I am starting the Testaments tomorrow. I don't know how long is the Testaments. So let's just see. The Testaments is 13 hours, 6-ish hours. So it won't take me too long. It really depends if it's how I feel like the narrator is going, because sometimes I listen to things on 3 times the speed because it's not like that interesting. But who knows? It really also depends on how fast the narrator is talking. So I might set out to finish the Testaments this week as well, just because we are like halfway through the month and I still have some books that I want to get to. So that might be what I'm setting out to do, like reading the Testaments and then this week, and then start something. I think I have 2 audiobooks left that I want to finish, and that should be fine within next week. Is it only next week left, or is it 2 weeks? It's 2 weeks left, so we should be fine if I'm doing it like that, and then maybe I will be able to, pick up another audiobook or something. That would be amazing. But I'm gonna go now and watch some more TV shows and just relax a little. Okay, so I have the board here. So, I have 2 books to talk about. So the first one is Let's Pretend This Never Happened. That was the nonfiction of the month. And this is Jenny Lawson's like memoir, humor-ish book. So yeah, I liked it. It's I never rate nonfictions just because I don't know how to rate them, to be completely honest. I'm just reading them for maybe getting something out of them. It's not always, I mean, this is a memoir. I'm not reading those to get something kind of out of it. So yeah, but overall, I liked it. Then we are going to take out of this brown one. This is the audiobook. And for the audiobook, let's just put this away. I read The Testaments, which is Margaret Atwood's kind of the second book in The Handmaid's Tale. And in this one we are following 3 different people. I don't remember the names because it was really confusing sometimes because their names were changing. So yeah. So I gave these 2.5 stars. So I just feel like I don't really know, to be completely honest. I felt like it was a little slow and I just didn't care enough for the characters to love this book. Like, it's just something I didn't fully care for them. And yeah, basically I had it on 3.5 speed. I knew what was going on, but it wasn't like, yeah, it just didn't fully love it, so I just listened to it to get it done in the end, to be honest. So it was fine, but 2.5, so it wasn't like really, really great, but it was okay. So right now I am going to finish Crystal Crown and Mockingjay today, and then see how far I can get in Tatiana and Alexander. So I will at least finish 2 more books today, which will be great because next week I will have a new range of books that I can finish, and I am starting to get really close to the end of this. And yeah, it's gonna be great, hopefully. It's still Saturday. I finished 2 more books, so we are doing really, really well. So the first book I finished was Crystal Crown, and I have not run it through Copilot yet, but I do believe it will be a 4.5. It's a really, really great series. I have been loving every second of these books. I was really kind of afraid of what was going to happen, but yeah, turned out really, I really, really loved it. So it's the 5th book in the Awaken series. So this series is now done. The next I will continue on with next month is the Vortex Visions. And that is in the Awaken series. It is basically, we are following basically new characters, but we are in this world and we will most definitely see some people again, hopefully. But yeah, what we can do, we can take away this one. That one was, I don't know, to be honest. To be honest, I don't remember. I think it was fits goals, because it fits a goal with continuing on with a series. We are now done with that series, which is great. And then I have also finished Mockingjay. This is the last book in the Hunger Games trilogy. So, I mean, I've been rereading this kind of every year for at least like 4 years or something, and I'm still really, really enjoying these books. Just reading these over again, it just makes me, I am kind of nostalgic to this, and the tabs are just getting more and more in this, tabbing every single time that I am reading, so it just gets more and more, and things just, yeah, I just get more thoughts, and yeah, really, really am enjoying it. So I have 7 books left on my TBR, kind of in the bingo, tic-tac-toe, TBR, and normal. Like, I have 3 books left there, and I should be able to finish that, I want to say, next week, just because one of them is like not that long. I don't remember how many the Star Wars book is, but it's not that much. And then we have Saga, which will probably take me an hour. Then we have Tatiana and Alexander, which I have 200 pages left. So what I want to do, I want to try and get that one out today, maybe tomorrow, and then see. And then, you know, I will have not that many books left. I have 2 books that I'm going to listen to as audiobooks, but I want to say that it won't take too long. It will probably take me like a week to finish those 2. One of them, those that I have as an audiobook, I can read physically because I do own it. So far, then we have Guild and Jade City. Jade City, I am going to start on Monday. And yeah, we don't have many books left. And that is crazy. So probably next week I will pull out a new book from our physical TBR, just to have one if I get to it, you know, and some of them I have already read, so yeah. But then, you know, if I don't have anything to read, I can just pick that one up. So yeah, so far it's going really, really well. So yeah, and then I have also filled my April. Yeah, April TBR, just so I am able to, order the books that I need to. And it's gonna be fun to see everyone's reaction to that one, because yeah, I don't think that I want to talk more about that one. So books that I need for next month is ordered, and I hope to receive them like in the early dates of April, just so I can, sort things out. And then we also have the Aurelian Path that I am trying to incorporate into that. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully everything will be fine. But who knows, to be honest. So, it's Sunday. I'm going to wrap up this vlog, but I have finished 2 books. So I finished so many books yesterday. Like, a lot of them were in the progress of being finished. One of them was really, really short. So let's just start with the short one. It's a Star Wars one, which here is on my Kindle. So we are going to take that one off. So for this one, it was Secrets. And this is in the Lost Tribe of the Sith. So I give it 3 stars. I liked it. It was fine. These are not my favorite ones, but I like that they are kind of short. And I mean, the next one is going to be a little longer, but like 100 pages or something. But it should be fine. Like, some of these, I just feel like these have been solid. Some of the Star Wars books have been really boring. Some of them I have really been struggling to getting through. But I feel like Lost Tribe of the Sith have been like it's like a lot of short stories. It's like 9 or something. And they have been, I want to say they have been kind of solid. They have been quite solid in the, yeah, in the fact that they are short. They have been solid at 3 stars. I have liked them. So, yeah, overall, it has been good. Soon we will get to start on some other ones. Hopefully some of them will be good. Hopefully. But yeah. Then I have finished Tatiana Alexander. This is the 2nd book in the Bronze Horseman series. So I give it 3 stars. I liked it. So basically, in the first one, the Bronze Horseman, we are following Alexander and Tatiana. I might have explained a little bit, but basically this is during wartime, during the Second World War. That was a difficult word. I think it's the 2nd one. So yeah, 3 stars. I liked it, but it wasn't like a favorite thing. So yeah. But overall, I feel like this book was kind of cute, with the fact that, you see how devoted these 2 people are together, even though they are not like together in that sense. They are, it says separated by war, united by love, and you definitely see how devoted both of them are towards each other, and it's really cute to see. But it wasn't like a new favorite thing. So yeah, that was, the one that I picked out from the jar. I'm gonna pick out a new one, just in case I am able to, get to some of them. It's really difficult to reach down here. So let's pick this. Red Queen. Okay, that is one of the books that I have owned the longest. So It's the first one in a series. My sister actually have read the first 2 or 3, I actually think, and she liked them. It wasn't like a new favorite thing, but I'm gonna try at least the first one, and then if it's okay, I will just probably continue on as an audiobook if I don't feel like owning them. But yeah, that is the next book that I have from my jar. When I will get to it, I don't really know. But we will just have to see where we end up with that. So yeah, that's kind of everything. I'm not gonna read anything more now because I have like 5 books left to finish, which should be doable next week. Then we have a week left to finish this, which it's just really crazy how well it went. But yeah, that was it for this week. I hope you liked it, and I will see you next time for another one. Bye!